Hi Cancerians, welcome to your read for the second week of December. We're going to be looking at a chart in the tarot. Let's see what energies you pull up today, Cancerians. Oh, the Hermit. Just wanted to... Let's put the Hermit there. What are you thinking about? Well, you're thinking about this Virgo? Okay, so Cancer, if you would like a personal read, reach out to me via email. The link is in the description, and we can do your birth chart or your personal read. We can look at your current planets and see what's going on for you. These are general reads, so take what resonates, leave the rest, right? So, like I said, everybody, when they get their personal read, that's the one that resonates. This YouTube one, well, some stuff resonates. Not all of it, not all the time. Let's see what's being challenged here with this Hermit in your energy. 7 of Coins, doing a lot of work, not seeing any results. Yeah, Cancer, this year you're going to be doing a lot of work, and it's almost over. So next year I feel like is when you get the relationship. 7th house. I feel like because now you have the moon sitting in your 7th house of Capricorn here. And when it's sitting there, you're thinking right now, you really want a relationship. You want to change your relationship dynamic. There could be a certain relationship you have now. If you're in a current relationship and you're thinking that that's going to kind of come to an end here. Why? Because you have the 4 of Coins. You've been holding on to this energy. And I've told people when I see this card, I always picture the Death card behind him. Like the scene from the Death card is right behind him because he's holding on to those coins till death. Speak of the devil and it shall appear. There's the Death card. There was a transformation here. Something could have happened here. And I feel like it was an upset in the past. And that Death card looks hell of scary next to this 4 of Coins. The Emperor is your strength, though. That's good, because that means you know. And the King of Cups here, yeah, you know already. You already know that. You're already thinking about it. You're already thinking about changing the dynamic to a relationship here. And this Emperor in your strength means like you're ready to make some sort of like big decision here. And Venus is retrograding. It's kind of it's slowing down now, and it's going to be highlighting Pluto, and you're thinking about that. So possibly like next week. Like next week, that might be where this kind of comes to a culmination before the retrograde, especially if something you've been wanting to change a dynamic. I feel like changing the dynamic before the retrograde might actually kind of be a good idea. There's a sense of that protect your heart with this retrograde. There is a deep sense of protect your heart, really need to protect your heart. And if you know that this person showed up like death and like they're changing things for you and they're not giving you anything good here, you're in your power here with this King of Cups. The universe wants you to know, put up your boundaries. Put up your boundaries and don't let them see you for a weak person here. Because I feel like the rest of this last year, 2021, you've been healing. You've been healing about situations that show up that are just the same and the same and the same. Your hopes and fears, Empress. Some of you may want to be a mom someday, right? Typical Cancer. Just kidding. But some of you may want to be kind of like this motherly mode, right? Some of you may want to have love. Some of you are very sweet and deserve love, and in your hopes you have the Star card. You want something balanced. Saturn is sitting in Aquarius right now, and he's sitting in your 8th house of change, meaning there's going to be a lot of changes, deep changes, spiritual changes. I look at the 8th house kind of like a black hole, and it's kind of like if you get sucked into that hole, you don't want to change. I feel like Saturn really pushes you to put up these boundaries, and then you slowly see changes that are actually really good with this Death card here. I called it that this Death card would show up when I saw that 4 of Coins. I'm sorry, I manifested the Death card for you. But let's see what was being hidden from you here. 9 of Wands. So yeah, you could be dealing with people that are dealing with some sort of like trauma, PTSD type stuff. I get it. But are you going to be this person's caretaker? Well, if that's what you want to do, then that's a good thing. But at the same time, what does that bring into your space? And does that cross your boundaries here with the Seven of Wands? Because I always look at 9 and 7 of Wands kind of like partner cards, partners in war here. And look, like, if you're spending most of your time trying to prevent something from falling apart, trying to prevent that death card from coming in, and you're constantly in your head about a situation, December's not going to be the most pleasant month for that. So when the moon passes Venus and Pluto here in the next 2 days, it's going to be there with Saturn, and it's going to be putting up some boundaries. So it's going to be a little bit harder for you to make those changes. Or it might be easier if you see some sort of disrespect or some sort of situation where you're disrespected. It might be very easy for you to change those situations. All right, let's get you an oracle card here, Cancerians. Time to go. Well, I said it. The oracle card said it. The Four of Coins, like I said it, the Death card. It's time to go. Whatever here you're holding on to, it's time to go. Or if it's just you holding on to the energy of like some sort of reunion or some sort of, it's time to go. You got so much beautiful things ahead of you with that Empress and Star card at the end. You don't even know. You're gold. You don't even know it here, Cancerian. And you've done a lot of the work this year. And for people to disrespect you here or cause some sort of upset, or you holding on to people not showing up to the Cancerian party here, it's time for that energy to go. It's time. Bye. Because you have a lot of stuff going on with the 7th house going on next year for you. I feel like that's gonna be kind of like highlighted here. I really do. I feel like next year is gonna be your year for relationships, not this year. This year it was about some sort of change, and that makes sense because you have Saturn sitting in your 8th, and sometimes that can show up in the form of like, you know, you feeling like you're being spiritually tortured or something, right? So, and I don't think you are. I think it's just that you need to let go of energies that make you feel bad here. And it's time to go. I mean, that's the card you got. It's time to go. And you're going to be very good for the next year here when it comes to relationships, when this energy's gone out of your space. Anyways, Cancerian, that's all I got for you. I will see you guys again next week. Bye.